Hello, I'm currently playing Redirection. If you don't know about the game, you have these robots that turn left or right, and then you're supposed to place blocks to make them go to the axis of the correct color. Oh, well, that's how it is in the normal game. We'll see how that's not always the case. But yeah, so I'm going to show you how to complete these directions, which is a mod I made for the game, which adds 52 new levels and tons of new tiles and so on. So it's just not new levels, but well, new blocks and robots and so on. So yeah, but before I start, I would recommend you to, well, if you haven't played the mod, go and do so, because this is going to spoil all the challenges. So if you watch this, then you will, well, you basically lose most of the content of the mod. But if you played through the whole mod and maybe skipped a level here and there because you couldn't figure them out, well, then you can watch it and see, oh, right, that's how you're supposed to complete that level and so on. So this is basically a resource that where you can, yeah, go and check a specific level, how you're supposed to complete it if you get stuck. But like I said, don't just watch it if you haven't played the mod, because then you will spoil it all. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin. So new game, and we're going to go for Steve's direction here, and it loads the mod, and the first level here in the prologue, normal day. Okay, this level you can't really go wrong. It's already completed. The first two levels are just to get you into the theme. So we have a robot here. It's following the blue line. In this case, we actually have 2 blocks to place, so we just place them in the markers like so, and it's done. We just make it go over the hole and then turn right, even though a blue robot usually turns left, like that. So that was just a prologue. Now we are at chapter 1, which is called Breakout, and well, you would expect it to go here, and if I put the blocks here and I speed it forward a bit, you can see that's not the case. Because that one falls down, even though it should, and that falls down, and you're doomed. So the title, well, titles usually help a bit. So it says breakout, so we want to break out, and by doing so, we'll get to the green X instead. So we break out from the normal habits that a robot have to endure every single day, and instead we go to the green X, like so. So that's the first real level, like that. And now it's called Don't Look Back. We started on the green one, and you would expect to do it like that, and then we would go to the blue one, but well, that's not a valid goal. You just skip over it. So what you want to do is something like that. So you just walk straight past and get to the green X, like that. Okay, so now we have another drone here. We have these blocks here, and if we step on them, they will fall down. So what you want to do is something like that, and then that. So that makes a wall for it to go over here. That one is going to fall down, so the blue drone here can walk over there. And then if we speed it up a bit, we will see that it will take this path here, walk over the other one, and get to the green X. So this one is still going to blue axis, following the path. So this drone wants to save the other one as well. This level actually have 2 solutions. The one I intended is something like that. So these fall down, so obviously both can't go over the same one, and there you go. So it gets to the end, but it doesn't take the path set up for it. Okay, this what you want to do is put one there, and one there. So that's going to make this one, make that fall down, so you can take a path there later. And it's also going to make this one fall down. And since this one is falling down, that one can go all the way there into the portal there, which will use this block, and yeah, it will get to the X like so. Let's speed it up. There we go. Okay, so this is escape, and you would expect that, well, the problem is this block here, which is going to block the, well, exit point here. So if you take this drone here, goes into the portal, and takes this path around here onto the belt, you will be behind the block, so that doesn't work. So you would expect something, something like that, which makes that block fall down and block that. However, that's not the solution. That's not actually going to work. So what you want to do is actually this. You're going to switch these around. So that one jumps down there, and this one you do like that. So you actually make the robot here jump on the belt, so it can get out of the exit there, like so. And then you make that one go out there. So this was the last level of chapter 1. There are 8 chapters in total. And now we're, well, these are getting free. So what you want to do is something like this, something like this, and something like this, and well, they will just walk like that. There you go. So now both are using green axis if you didn't realize. Okay, so now we have these bridges using a similar icon as the other one that fell down. So this will fall down when you step on them, but we have things under them so they will actually stop like that. And the solution is something, well, it is like that. So you will see this one goes there, but then it turns back, and now since the bridge fell down, it can take that path instead, and it will get to the axis like there. Okay, so this is an interesting one. We have two robots here, but we have just one bridge, and both need to get here. We have a lot of cubes though. So what we want to do is we want to send them in a path like that. So what we're going to see now is that one is going to take the lower path here, and one is going to go up the ramp, so it falls down on the other one, like so. Now they both can cross the bridge without a problem. One stops there, one crosses the bush, and there we go. Okay, so stay away so we can see some thematical appearances from chapter 1, and we see some blue lines here. But well, we want to get to the green axis. The blue axis won't work. So what we want to do is take this blue one, is going to take the path over there, and this one is going to take the path over here. By putting a cube there, it will take that path like so, and by putting a cube there, this will turn around and turn like so. Like that. You can't put it there due to the fact that it's a ramp there, so something like that wouldn't work, so we utilize that it turns back like so, and there you go. Stay away. Okay, a helping hand here. You would assume that this blue cube would take the route like so to make the path clear here, because otherwise, well, it can't get through. But that's not the whole story. What we want to do is actually make both take this part in the beginning. Here both can't take it obviously, so one have to turn down there. That one will turn like so, and there you go. So this will skip these two. That's totally fine. Here it can't go, so then it will turn down into this lower path, and then it will loop around like that. There you go. Right. Okay, so this is a trickle level. It's called inspection. We see 2 yellow X's there and 3 green ones there. If you go into here, it says that, well, blue robots are not allowed. We can do something like this and get one through, but then one is, well, move there to the side. So that's not the solution. You can, if you inspect this properly here, you can see 2 bushes here are looking well, differently from everything else, and the path actually goes under a bush, which means that this bush is actually well, weak enough for you to actually walk through it. So what you want to do is something like that. Oh, well, sorry, something like that, and that makes them go through like so. More to what this is later. Actually, we will return to this level. So that was inspection, and they got to the axis like so. And now we're going to enter this mine here. So what you want to do is nothing for this robot. That's actually already solved. But we want to put one block there and one block there to make this one also take that path and then into the other X, like so. So now we'll leave the grass theme and go down into the mine. And now we have it like this, and we just put them like that. Oh, no. Sorry. There we go. So that one turns there, and then when this one arrives, it will arrive here and take that path to that X, like so. Right, okay. So this is a very weird level. We have one single cube, and they will just loop around in all, well, weird directions. And what we want to do is actually block it over here. So eventually both will actually come here, but since one will turn left, it will block this place, which allows the other one to take a right and get there, like so. And here we have a third robot actually. It's a red robot in a cart, and the important part here is actually that it follows the tracks. So what we want to do is just send it along like that, but the problem is it's going to take so long that if we send someone here right away, it will just land in there. So what we want to do is something like that, because now this oh, I thought I placed one there. Now this robot will just loop around here, so we can release it by putting a block there whenever we want to. It will take this path. So we just speed the cart up, the cart will follow the tracks like so, and well, now we can put a block there, which makes that one turn there. It will go over the robot in the cart and go there. Okay, this level is super easy when it comes to the blue ones. They will actually solve themselves. Now we only have to make the red one turn left as well, and to do so we'll have to do something like that. So it didn't turn left, it turned right, but then we can make it loop around and get to the red X anyways, like so. Right, so now we're leaving the mine, and the red cart should leave the well, the robot in the cart should leave the cart behind. So to do so, we simply send it in here, and then we have 3 cubes left to get these ones over to this location. So what you want to do is simply something like this and like that. So now these will actually sort themselves out. That will go into this house, and a while later we will get the cart out here and the robot out here. The exchange is done in that block there. So there we go, we get the cart out there, and the red robot leaves its cart behind, like that. Okay, so now we have, well, a quite tricky level, a lot of cubes here, and what we want to do is actually make one cube take the path over here, because then we get the ramp so the other ones can do so. What we want to do is make sure this one turns 180 degrees, like that. Then we want to make a path here for the other two, so they will both go up the ramp like so, but one will go forward here, and then it will block the path for the other one, which will then move over like so. Like that. These will loop around, and then we can do something like that. But the problem is, if that one reaches that, it's going to be too expensive to get both over there, because then we will be blocked like so. So the solution would be something like that, because otherwise this would, oops, sorry, one block there, because otherwise this one would be there. So when these ones cross here, one would go left and one would go right, and yeah, like I said, it requires too many blocks to solve that. So we want to make that loop around. So now we're at the re-inspection. So this is the same level, but this time the only difference is, well, these have fallen down, so we can't go back into the mine, and now we have the red robot as well. So what we want to do is actually use this one to go into here and unlock the system, which allows the blue ones to follow along. The problem is that the blue ones are too close. It will take some time for the red one to unlock the system, so what we want to do is place one block there. These will loop around and come back a bit later. What we want to do with the red one is first let it through there, and then we're going to place a block here with the correct timing, which is like that. So it turns right there, the block goes there like we had it before, and this one will go up and send this one down. By sending it down, these blocks, well, these robots can just pass over without getting thrown out at the side. And since the goals here are aligned like this, you don't have to bother about sorting them out, because the first robot will go to the X, the other one will turn one direction, and the other one will turn the other direction, because the first direction is already blocked. Okay, so now we have a very small level, and it's not really complicated, it just looks a bit weird. So what you want to do is make sure that one turns there, that one turns there, but it turns in the wrong direction. So what we want to do is make sure that it turns 180 degrees. You can't place it there right away, because then it will turn in the other direction. Okay, so spotted. So they have been spotted by this guard here, and the guard will close the gate here and block them from getting to the goal. If you just let it run, they will actually get to the end, but it will be too late. They will take this path. That is too slow. So what we want to do is something like that to make them take this path instead, and then a block there so the red one don't turn right instead, and then they will get in there just in time for the gate to close, like that. Perfect. Okay, watchtowers. So what we have now is, yes, this is just for show. They will jump up to the watchtowers, but what we want to do is just send the red one up here. We will need to send the red one up here. It will just go there, just fine. And we want to send that one there, and let's see, then there, I think. So this one will actually block that one and go there without a problem. That will hit a ramp on the side, so it turns, and then it will go right there, like so. And now we're at the last level of this chapter, and the red one is up here still, and we just want to get it to the purple X this time actually. Oops. I placed this wrong. There you go. So it will just turn back and loop around like so. These ones are supposed to get here, which looks a bit bad. It is actually story-wise, but that's the only way, well, only place they can actually reach. So what we want to do is put one there, and here yes, one can pass, so that's that one. and then if we do that, that will turn like so, and this one will turn like so. So both of these will actually get in here while this one goes to the bridge. Here's some cool effects that we will see. So this one goes forward. You can't place blocks here and these like things with markings in the corners. And there we go, that will go there. But as you can see, there are two cages here, so these will actually be trapped like so. They will fall down and trap those two robots. So in this chapter, chapter 5, we'll only have the red robots. Its pals actually got trapped. So, well, just one robot for now. Okay, so what we're going to do here is make it turn up there, and then make it turn there and there. So now it will... I placed that wrong. Like so. So it will bump into that stone, into the bush, and then we need to have one there so it actually turns right to hit the X there right away. Okay, so now we have these ramps here that it can climb up. Nothing special with them really, but we can't make it turn left here. So what we're going to do is actually let it turn right and then make it turn 180 degrees like so. It will go up here, we make sure it turns there, and then like that. So nothing too special there, just move up the ramps like so. There we go. Okay, so here we have something similar. We move up here, one block like so, and well, you will expect going down there, but no, that requires too many blocks, so you just take a path like so, and you complete this level as well. Right, okay. So now we can see a small road here, which is, well, what the robot will try to follow. So it takes the path like so, but that's not going to work. So what we're going to do is something like that, and I believe something like that. Yes, there you go. So it will loop around, follow the road to the purple X. Right, okay, so this we complete by putting one there, which will make it go up here, which is not where we want it. But by doing so, we can make it turn back there, because there's a ramp in the way, so we can't make it turn right away. So we make it turn around, and then make it turn back like so. There you go. Okay, so now we're at the last one at this chapter. So now we see two other robots. We don't have to bother about this, well, these two. This one will actually just go over there just fine, and this one doesn't do anything, it's just sleeping. We'll see it moving in the next level, but for now it's just standing there, you don't have to bother about it at all. So it's just the red one that should go over there. So what we want to do is do something like this. You can complete it differently, you can put a cube over here as well as the solution, but that one is required anyways. So what we want to do is basically get it over here and a cube there, because what that's going to do is move it around like that, and there we go. Right. So now we have all three here. All are robots that are turning right, well, normally. So what we want to do is block that one, so it turns left. The pink and the red ones will actually collide and go into the cave. The purple one will go into the cave without any help. We'll use that one to make it go around like so, and then the red one would follow it. But what we want to do is put one there, which makes it go in here. We could put it here as well, so it turns around like that. But if we do that, then the red won't reach the other X like so. So it used the purple one as a block there. Okay, so now we have a little stream here, and this stream is actually working like any conveyor belts. So if you go on there, we can take a look. It will just follow that. That's not what we want, so what we want to do is something like that. So the pink one goes over there, the red one goes there, and actually the only thing we need to do is that, because the red one will arrive before the pink one, so it's going to block the path, unless we do it like that. So now it's actually just going to go right over the red one like so. Okay, now we are at a very tricky level. What we're going to do is we're actually going to use the stream for the help, well, to get all of these here. And what we want to do, the red one is quite easy. A block there will actually get it right there. So you would think that is it, but that's actually going to block these two. So we're actually going to spend another block to make it go to that X instead. Right, okay, so that's the start. The purple one will just go into the stream, the pink will hit it, so we'll have to make the pink take that path like so. And now we have a bit of a trouble. How do we get the purple one out? Well, what we want to do is place a block under it so it follows that, but the problem is now that block is gone, so we have to place another block there to make it spin around like so. Getting here, the pink arrives, we put the last block down there, and it's going to turn to last X there. Here we go. Okay, so we not going to use the same trick here. No one is going to go into the stream here, but we're still going to use the stream to complete the level. So first of all, we want the pink one to go over there, but then what we want to do is put a block in the stream. So we put it there, so it's going to bump into all these robots, even the purple one, like so. And there we go. And then we put one more there, like so. So we put a block in the stream to make sure that all of them turned where they were supposed to, and that completes the level. Okay, so we have the pink one here, it's stuck, it's going to loop around like so until we release it. Super easy to release it, just put a block there. It will go into the stream, but if we do that, well, it's going to take the wrong path, it's going to go out there. So what we want to do is make sure that we make the correct of these tiles here fall down and block the stream so it can take the path all the way here. And to do so, we can control the red one and the purple one with 5 blocks, because the last block we need to release that one with. And the ones we want to turn down is that one, so it takes a turn there. These ones doesn't matter because the stream is actually in the correct direction. This we can make fall down if you want to, it doesn't matter. This we can't because then it blocks it. This one we have to make fall, and that one we also have to make fall. And to do so, we send this red one along here, and then when it comes this path, we want to turn it, make it turn right, and then turn it right like that. So we actually take this on the way back. The red then goes down the stream, but we will configure the stream for the pink one, so the red can take the stream as well, no problem there. The purple will take this path here. We put one there, so it turns around. Can't put it there because there's a ramp. Then we'll go here, we put one there, so it will take that path there as well, and then we have one block left for the pink one. So as you can see, the purple turns around. You can speed it up a bit. The purple takes that one and that one. The red one takes that one. And I think we can release this one right now. That's perfectly fine. The purple goes down, the red goes down. They all follow the stream all the way. Here we have a bridge that is too low, so they turn away from the stream. And they all get into the end. So like when we have this set up with the X's, we don't have to bother about how they, well, in the end, they will just get where they want to. So here we have 3 X's in the row here, so we actually want to make sure that all of these end up on the stream and then land like that. As long as they are not too close to each other, they will just get there properly. Okay, so what we want to do is something like that. No? Yeah. No, actually not, sorry. We want to put that one there, sorry. So this one bumps there, goes to the stream. But these two both bumps into the purple one, which makes them turn back. However, we can just lead one here. So what we're going to do is make sure that the red one turns around. Then we put another one there, which makes sure that that one hits this part of the stream and then goes down there. And then for the red one, we just do something like this. If we make it turn there too soon, then it will bump into the pink one and they will just go into different locations. So we need to make sure that it spins runs like that rather than just put them right next to them like that. And there we go, they are down the drain, and then we reach the beach. So this is chapter 7, and what we can see now is that they all come out here. This is on the side because actually like that it bumps into the red one, and we're actually going to use that to our advantage. So let's see, put the block there, so that goes there. This is also going to use it again. The red one is almost drowning here, but it's fine. The purple one goes up there, we put one there so it gets to that one, whereas the red one goes all the way there to complete that. Okay, so now we're behind the enemy lines and we need to get all here. So what we want to do is just let them go there. This one we'll let it turn around first so we can get it in the correct, turn it in the correct direction. Then we put one there and put one there. This makes sure that the pink one, sorry, goes into here so it turns around. It's going to bump into the purple one and therefore turn there, but we want the purple one to turn in that direction as well, so we block it. Okay, so this is actually a 2-step level. We will see that next level we're going to be in the same location. So what we want to do is simply get the robots in here. We can see some X's here, but they are the wrong color. We don't want them there. So therefore there are arrows here signaling that we want them in here. We just have 2 blocks, and we can actually see that if we just let it go, we'll see that both 2 of these actually go in here. So we need to get the red one in, but not over there actually. We want the red one to go here. So what we're going to do is do something like that. So the red one will go there, and then the purple one can't fit there because that's already occupied by the red one. So it will turn back. Now it will take the path there, which means it can't go there either because the pink one is there, and then it will take that path and enter the building there. Right, so now they have hidden there, and now we are at the level ambush. As you can see, now 3 guards are arriving, and you might expect that they will, well, do something bad to robots, but no, it's the opposite. So the robots will actually, as you can see, steal their suits. And what we want to do is get these robots over here. So now we can actually walk through these doors here because they have now the correct passage cards or whatever along with the suits. So what we want to do is put one there to make sure that that turns around like so. One there to make sure that this one turns the correct direction there. We need one there as well, so it turns right there, and I'll wait with the last one. So now this one will take the path there, this one will take the path like so. This one will actually bump into the pink one, so it goes there, and then we use that to turn 180 degrees there, so it turns back and reaches the X there. Perfect. Here we go. So now we have 2 robots here and 1 there. You can see that this would be a possible path for it, but actually what we want to do is make it turn back here and send all of them through this one. We have other robots here, it doesn't matter, we're disguised, so they won't stop us. We just put 1 there and 1 there, nothing too special over there. You just need to realize that maybe you shouldn't take this path just because it goes over in that direction. Here we go, last level on this chapter, and this is a tricky level. What I want to do is put 1 over there so they can turn into this building. That's where we all want them all. And then what we want to do is something like this. There, oh sorry. So this one turns around like so, whereas this one turns around like so. We have 2 blocks left. One we're going to use to make sure that one goes where we want to, and the last one we're actually going to place in there. So we have a doorway there, but we can place a block inside it, which makes sure that that one turns around like so. There we go, that one turns around like so. Put the last block there, so that will also turn around like so. So they walk through there, we block this doorway, we can't block it over here or over there, but we block it inside it, which works perfectly fine. After a while, they will set sail, and we'll see them all get out of there in a boat. Perfect. So they sail away to chapter 8, where we'll see them arrive here. So now, well, they are supposed to go here. Nothing too fancy actually. What we want to do is send this one, the small one, we want to send it around this path to make it, delay it a bit. We could send it there right away, but that's not going to delay it. And then what we can do is maybe something like that. You can solve this end part a bit different, well, in a few different ways. I'm going to solve it like this, but you can send the first one through there without a problem. This will just loop around like that, and there we go. Right, okay, so now we have a button here, and what we're going to see is if we step on it, we can do it like that. Then after a while, it will take some time, but after a while the door opens. And what we need to think of is to actually delay these so they don't try to cross the door too soon. Because if they do that, well, obviously it's not open and things will get messy. So what we want to do is do that. So this big one is the one that's going to press the button, like so. This one is going to turn right, but we're going to use that to make it turn around. Like so. We put another one there, which is going to make that turn there, and now they will all loop along here with 2 blocks left. One is to enter the door like so, and one is to distribute them here, which we can do due to these 2 walls here. It will go in there, it will be blocked by that turns that right like so. This one turns right from the other direction, which makes it go there. And there we go. Now we can see these 2 blue ones that we lost in chapter 4, I think. And now we need to rescue them. We won't rescue them right now, we will rescue them in a few levels. But they will, as you can see, this part is already solved, so we don't have to bother about that. What we want to do is send that one along there, and that one along there, like so. All will enter there, we make that turn around there, that will solve itself. This one will actually also solve itself, even though you might not realize it. And then we send that one along there. So it bumped into the small one, like that. It doesn't matter if it wouldn't have done that, it would have taken this path just fine. But the timing will be so that it bumps into the small one. And there we go. Okay, so now we have 2 buttons. And this button over here will open that door, and that button over there will open that door. So these will have to help each other to solve this. In this level, these blue ones, they sort themselves out as well. This will take the path like so, and that one will take the path like so. No problem at all. So what we want to do is something like this. We want to put that one there and that one there. That makes sure that both turn around. We could put it a bit differently, but if we're not careful, these will get too close to each other, which makes sure that this one turns left here instead because it bumps into that one. So we don't want that. Here, that one pushes the button, but then we want to make it turn around like so. It's going to bump into that one. And we can use a few different solutions to get these to this door, but the one we have to take is this one. The one like so. So they turn right there, they bump into the ramp there, so they turn left there. The door just opens, and then that one goes there. We put one here. We can put it a bit differently there, but something like that to make them take a path out there. This one now loops in here, and what we want to do is trap it. So now it's trapped. It's just going to turn around like this all the time, but it's of course near the door there. So as soon as this hits the button, it will go through. Or well, not as soon as it hits the button, but as soon as the door opens, that is. And there we go. The button hits. We speed it forward a bit like so, and since it's not a problem since we have trapped it already, so it doesn't matter that it takes a few seconds, and there we go. Okay, so this time the blue ones are not completely sorted. As you can see, we have some markers here where we're going to place them, and we have 5 markers, but if we use them all, we won't have enough pieces to solve this. 4 pieces is not enough, so we have to be a bit smart here. So what we want to do is reduce the amount that has to be used, so 2 there, and then we need a third one as well, but we can't put that there right away. It should go there. So what we want to do is put one there. We want to put one there as well, and one let's see, there actually, like so. We also want one there, and now we want one there, so it turns like so. And then we want the last one there. So that one pushes that button, which actually opens that door. That one bumps in there. This pushes that button, which opens that door. These loops around like so, and this one loops around like that. And then we put the last one there, so it turns like so, rather than turning it right out there. And there we go. Right, this is actually the final level, and now it's time to let these free. And let's just analyze this level for a second. So what do we have? Well, we have these 2 here, and they can take the path here. However, if they go over this one, it will actually fall down. So you can just get 1 in here, which, well, let's get 1 in there. The problem, however, is that we need to get 2 blue up here and 2 of the brown ones, the guards, up here, so the last guard can go over here. And we can't place any blocks here, so we can't make them pass blocks. So we need to get all of them up here. So we need to rescue these, hence the Great Escape. We have a laser lock here, so we need to turn all of these 4 green to open this door to let them out. We'll turn 1 laser green after a few seconds after pushing one of these buttons. So we need to press all of these, and then we need to get them out. We have 4 colors of teleporters. The orange there is connected there, yellow, yellow, red, and we have the red one there, and gray, sorry I missed that one. And we are actually going to use them for more than just getting up here. We're going to use them for transportation across the map. So this one is going to press that button, the small one is going to press these 2 buttons, and this one is actually going to press that button. Let's see. So what we're going to do is place a block there. We don't want them to go in there. We need 2 more here, but we can't place them right away. What we want is 1 block there, so it can go over. That's an easy one. We want 1 there, so when we enter here, we don't want them to exit out there. And then what we want to do is put 1 there, so we can enter the portal there. We want to have 1 here, so if we get here, we press the button. And then we want 1 there, so we turn it into the portal again. We want 1 here, so we block any robots that goes here, so they go back here. This robot here, we want to send along like that. Oh shit, I messed that up, which now I have to reset them all. That's the problem. So what we want to do is turn that there. It's going to get blocked there. This one is going to be blocked there. It's tricky when it's distorted when you pause it. 1 there, so that goes there. Like, oh shit. Okay, never mind. I'll just do it as the time goes. Okay, so what we want to do is first block that, and we want to block there, and here we want to block them like so. Okay. Oh shit, I misclicked all the time. Okay, never mind. Okay, so this one gets to that button, that one gets to that button, and this one will actually loop around here. Now we can fix this here, so we just make a loop now. So now we have an infinite loop. This will go around like so, and then they will just loop around like that. Perfect. This will go there, and this will go here. We'll block it over there as well, and this one we need to send like that. So that will push that button and then enter the portal there, like so. That will go in here. We need to block it there and block it here, so it goes into the yellow portal. In the yellow portal, it will go. It will go there and there. Okay. So it pushes this button here. As you can see, the lasers are turning green. That one reaches its final destination. That one also reaches its final destination. These one are now green, so this will open momentarily. We will put one there, so they will reach out like so. Like that. And they will go in there from this direction. That's why we need that block, so we don't need it earlier than this. We can put one block, well, we'll wait with that. It goes like so. So it will reach there. Now this one will go here, but then it will be blocked, so it won't get anywhere like that. So what we want to do is actually put a block there, and you will see why. It will go to the yellow portal. In the yellow portal, it will take a loop like this because it's a left turner. It will go like that. It will go like that into the red one. From the red one, it will actually reach the yellow one, which will get it here. Let's release this one. So we'll release that one and put one there, which are the last blocks we have. That one will turn here and go around and hit the orange one, which will hit this block that we already put down, which will make sure that it goes like that. It will turn right here and get there. So we can't send it up here because there's no way we can get here, but here we have a portal, so it's perfectly fine. It crosses over all of them, and there we go. We completed the final level, but we have an epilogue, so we just see what happens here. We don't have any blocks, so as you can see, since these are disguised still, they are just escorted out like, well, we were escorting out the prisoners. They are leaving, they just fine. These are just normal guards, but these are disguised like so, and then they just sort each other out like that. And then we have the second level of the epilogue, and as you can see, we just get these robots into the house. We don't have any blocks here either, so we'll enter the house and get to the level. So this and the previous level you can't fail, so well, I'll just look through them because, well, to make this walkthrough complete, and they will bump into each other like that, but after a short while they will just, well, enter the house and get to the exits there on the second floor as portal in here. And there we go, like that. Perfect. And that's the final level. So 52 levels, even though we have 2 from the prologue and 4 from the, well, 2 from the epilogue. So 48 levels otherwise, 8 chapters, a lot of challenges there. And there you go. I hope you didn't just look through this to see the solutions. I hope you tried it yourself before. But now if you couldn't finish some levels, maybe the last one, that's a mess. I misplaced some blocks there. Sorry about that. But yeah, so there you go. Hopefully enjoy the mod and this walkthrough. Goodbye.